What's good, family? Top of the morning. Um, we just rocked in chapter two. Now we about to slide in chapter three. Chapter two, pretty much is when Joshua sent the spies. They went to the harlot's house, and the guards tried to run up on them, and she looked out and hid them, and they made a promise with her that they'll make sure she's safe when they come to take over the city. Now we get into chapter three, man. Um, this one spoke to me because it's about when they crossed the Jordan, and pretty much if you think about it, um, everybody that's with Joshua right now, they only heard stories about what Moses did about crossing the water, and now it's like God is telling the new generation, uh, "I'm about to show you my power," because they only know stories, and like anybody else, like if your parents just tell you something, like it you know what I'm saying? It kind of it feel real, but you need to see it for yourself sometimes. So I think the Lord was like, you're the new generation. All the older generation that was with you, they had to stay in the desert, but I'm gonna show you my power. It's kind of like a new thing. So pretty much, chapter three pops off like instantly, just letting you know kind of what the setting is. It says, then Joshua rose early in the morning, and he and all the sons of Israel set out from Smith and came to the Jordan, and they lodged there before they crossed. At the end of 3 days, the officers went through the midst of the camp, and they were commanded by the people, saying, when you see the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God with the Levites priests carrying it, then you shall set out from the place and go after it. So then they gave specific instructions. You know what I mean? He's like, however, there should be uh, between you and a distance about 2,000 cubits by measure. Do not come near it, that you may know the way by your. I'm sorry. It said, do not come near it, that you may know the way by you shall go, for you have not passed this way before. So he gives them specific instructions and of like how they should cross and what they can and cannot do. And another thing that stuck out to me, um, when they crossed, he said the ground was dry. So not only did he just move the water, he even sucked the moisture out of the ground, which is like you got to really think about that. Like God, when He does something for you, it's not gonna be like halfway. It's gonna be to the point where it's gonna be a smooth transition. Um, I don't know why that just hit to me because it's somebody who I don't know. We got a family member I know for sure either dealing with or had to deal with a situation in which you have to do a big transition. You know who I'm talking about, like a huge transition. And I want to let you know that the Lord is with you. And as you transition, if you haven't already transitioned and you're seeing this come to pass, or you're still dealing with it, that the Lord's going to make it so the ground is dry and your transition, even though it's scary, it's going to be smooth. Another thing that stuck out to me too is that as you see, the elders couldn't go with them. As you transition, especially when you get closer to the Lord, and He start exalting you and putting you in places where you never thought you can go. There's certain people that's not gonna go with you. Unfortunately, there's certain people that's not gonna be able to move up as you move up, and they're gonna have to be left behind. Either it's because their faith is not strong enough, they don't have a strong enough belief system to believe that what you're trying to do is actually accomplishable. So it's really important to have the right people around you, because I'm in this season where if you have any doubt, you can't rock with me. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to do some things that most people would be like, nah, that's not happening. Um, but I know God is God, so I can't put no limitations on how big or what big of things that He's trying to accomplish in my life. So it's certain people in my life that I just no longer I can't no longer rock with. Now your spouse is different. You gotta pray for them. Your spouse not believing, then you just gotta pray, and because you stuck with them, that's you rocking that for life. But everybody else, you know what I mean. You could pray for like, all right, Lord, let me know if this relationship is fruitful. But if the relationship is not fruitful, they're not uplifting you. They're not helping you believe in your dreams. That then God remove them. You don't even have to do too much. As long as you locking in, um, and reading your Bible and God's starting to change you, you will start doing things different and they will kind of start to move out your life anyway. So I just want to encourage y'all that when God is ready to move you um, to another place in your life, He's going to dry the ground up. He's going to make it so you can cross a whole river, whatever that river is. Whether that's a job promotion, whether that's a relationship. He's going to dry it up and make it a smooth transition, but you just got to have faith. And when you're looking at that water, like, I don't know if I can cross that water, know that he can even move the water out the way. I love y'all. Be smooth. Peace.